Yeah, you read that right. Meghan is denying refunds of her as ever stuff. Yes, according to Arabella, her co-worker, who is an ardent Meghan Markle supporter and who ordered a bunch of her as ever products only to be told they were sold out and they would be getting a refund in 2 to 6 weeks, has now been told that they cannot find her order number in their system and therefore cannot refund her money. What about that? And meanwhile, Meghan is, well, in New York City with a four-vehicle motorcade going around like it's like a couple blocks from. It's like that car chase back in the day. Well, this is the not car chase part two. The ridiculous fantasist Meghan Markle could easily ride around New York on the subway and nobody would recognize her, yet here she is in a four-vehicle convoy, one for her and three for her ego. Usual question, who's paying for this vulgar uh, nonsense? And yes, how much did the taxpayers, as Royally Sage asks, how much did taxpayers shell out to protect this fraud? An unmarked NYPD car accompanied the Duchess on her 1.5-mile journey. The mom of two was closely guarded by security as she entered the theater. There she enjoyed or endured a 2-hour and 40-minute revival of Gypsy. All right, whatever. And meanwhile, in the other side of the United States, people were receiving her orders, and let's say we're gonna go back to that to those Meghan shenanigans, by the way. But I need to address another thing here, and we need to address the labels. We need to address the labels of the as ever products who are either peeling off or worse yet, they are very badly applied. You know, with the attention to detail that the Duchess has. How come that she's handing this? She's selling this. Cheer then is for the sugars who still want to believe I did not stage these photos. These are screenshots from Meghan's stories where she reposted people unboxing their PR packages. So these are the ones that Meghan sent to her friends, to her cherry-picked friends. I know you so wanted this to be my fault, but it just isn't. Your Duchess is sloppy. Look at that. Look at that. What is that? What the hell is that? No, this is unacceptable. This is unacceptable. Even if we are talking about dead flowers, this is unacceptable. Look at this. There's this kind of blemishes, and you remember that those products are neatly packaged with a lot of fillings, so they don't get that they don't get spoiled or anything. And even so, it's the label. The label was so lazily attached that is, well, it is the presentation. It's just in the little details, Meghan. It's the little details that count. Look at what is this. That is not central. That is not central. Something went wrong in there. And you might say, okay, let's say, okay, this lady, this person just tried to open the jar, and that's what twisted the little tab on the top. But it has nothing to do with this. This is it's like a peeling off. Well, you remember that the American Riviera Horchard labels were also peeling off. So this is maybe this is to make it look so authentic and homely. That must be the reasons. I'm speechless for the first time, says Truth Above. I missed the full username. I'm speechless for the first time. This is next level. Family Dollar meets half off brands, meets dollar stores, meets 99-cent stores. Ahoy. Lori G, hey, it was tough relabeling all those boxes and tins that were once labeled American Riviera Horchard. It's giving Temu vibes. Yes, all of that. So we come back to the co-worker of Arabella, who seems that she's not gonna see her money back. She spent her money for nothing. Meghan Small says your friend can call her bank and reverse the charge. That is true. She has done that. They are working on it. As ever, Brianna, she probably won't get her money back. My friend is still waiting for her money back by the bank. Oh my God. Oh my God. Mystified. I hope she took a screenshot of her order confirmation. I always do because I don't trust anyone. I do like the full boomer thing. When I buy something online, I see the confirmation. I take not even a screenshot. I take a picture of the screen of my computer, or it's in my mobile phone. I take a screenshot because you never know. Arabella, she made a hard copy of everything. I think she should let her bank's fraud department handle it. I'm pretty sure that she's gonna get her money back. Also, alert BBB US that she can file a complaint there. But what is this? So Meghan was so focused on what? On this. It's taking a bite out of the Big Apple. The Duchess grabbed dinner at the Paul Bar in Midtown. The photos exclusive obtained by the Post. Markle appearing in good spirits during her outing. And I wanted to show you this. It's a very good example. Thanks, Christian Freba. Christine with the receipts. Meghan Markle rode 1.5 miles from a bar to a show in a 4-vehicle. The bar thing made me chuckle. In a 4-vehicle motorcade, including an unmarked NYPD car, and the A-list in New York walk the mile or take the subway. And as you can see, I'm going to show you one of the pictures that Christine shared. Here you can see the Harrison Ford. We have been talking about Harrison Ford a bit lately. He really doesn't care. He is with I forgot the name of his she was a sort of Ally McBeal. I forgot her name. I forgot the name. And yes, you can see at some point I thought that this was Robert De Niro, but no, this is not Robert De Niro. This looks more like Tom Hanks. Sometimes I need to fix my glasses. And anyway, but they are taking the subway. It's like Keanu Reeves. Nobody cares. They feel safe. They know. The only thing that you have to know is that if you're a New Yorker, you know that you can take the subway the way that New Yorkers do, of course. But no, Meghan absolutely had to do the 4-car motorcade. After dinner, Markle was driven from the Polo Bar to the Majestic Theater in Times Square in a 4-vehicle motorcade, no less. An unmarked NYPD car accompanied the Duchess. Okay, and yes, and of course she had to take a picture with the cast. And I'm seeing the cast. I have no idea what Gypsy is about, but I'm seeing the cast, and I already know that I don't want to watch this. So so many of you already know that I'm not into theater, not that much. Maybe you can take me to something that is worth it. But no, and especially this, I see. No, this looks woke as F. What do we have here? The pair later met for the first time backstage. If you get a chance to see Gypsy Broadway, you absolutely must. Congratulations to the tremendously talented cast and crew for creating magic on that stage. I'm meeting Audra McDonald for the first time last night. Markle wrote via Instagram. So, well, I guess that I hope this lady has success. I hope that Meghan has success as well, not harming anybody. I say this all the time so I can make more memes about her. Her performance will leave you absolutely speechless. Full body chills. I don't think there was a dry eye in the house. And if the theater didn't have to close for the night, the standing ovation will still be happening. All right, nice. And you have to, that Meghan is a hugger. Paparazzis. What paparazzis? Nobody was aware of her. And thanks to Harry's gray suit for sharing this clip. Who is this weird chick scratching her head? And yes, for some reason, somebody took this. Meghan was, playing with her hair. Okay, let me add some volume to my hair. And then she was a bit scratchy. She was a bit scratchy. Why? Why were you scratching your head, Meghan? Why were you scratching your head? We will never know. And this gentleman has a nice bowler hat. Where's Mr. Steed? Mr. Steed is right there. He's sleeping early tonight. Mr. Steed should have made an appearance. Should have made an appearance tonight. And in trolling terms, as ever, New York City. You remember the brand of shirts and clothing that is called As Ever New York City that said, hey, Meghan is copying our brand. They have a new offering. As Ever Jams Tea, the most perfect troll in troll history. If this is real, I want As Ever Jams and a hand coming out of some kind of rectangular black hole. I don't know what is the meaning. Some of you claim that you know whose hand is this. I'm gonna say myself. I don't know whose nails are this, but if these are the nails of who you're thinking, I have my doubts. But even so, I'm pretty sure that they are not from the one who shall not be named, because I'm sure that they don't want to get sued for, hand appropriation. But anyway, J.E. by the way, has a very good question. We forgot to address this from Harry's, all this court and legal drama. I admit I'm not as young or sharp as I used to be. Perhaps some of you can help me out. Didn't he just a couple of days ago say they were forced out? Because now they were saying, by they, I mean Harry and Meghan, they are claiming that the fact that they took their security was taken away, was to force them to stay in the royal fold. And I read that and said, didn't Harry 48 hours ago say that they were pushed out or forced out or whatever, or that the royal family forced them out? And now today in People we have him saying that full security not being provided was a tactic used to force them back in. So which one was it? Which one was the family forcing them out or back in? Because two things cannot be true at the same time. Although maybe I have an idea. Maybe I'm getting all wacky now. My camera's getting wacky. It's an error. Let's see. Okay. No, I'm still wacky. I'm gonna change to my previous. This technical details. I'm nice again. Maybe they wanted Meghan out and wanted to keep Harry in. I don't know. Maybe it's like best of both worlds. They wanted to make some kind of stuff. I'm gonna change again to my headshot to see if I'm wacky. No, I'm doing fine now. This is kind of stuff that is sometimes those crazy things. But I would like to know what you think about this in the comments. My name is Jesus Enrique Rosas. I'm the Royal Rogue. Much love and bliss.